briefly summarize the first week in February. The blue lines here are the last trade that I left open on the last day of January, and it did not go so well, and I didn't do well in my trading at all for a while. So I left it open overnight and lost a good deal of money, got it down to 97,700 from the peak of 100,500. So because this is about the amount that I had made at, maxed it out, that's kind of like what's in my head, is that's the goal that I'm aiming for, to try to get back there. Okay, so the first day of February, right here, you can see I did really well on my trading. This is the recovery from that. It was okay. Did good trading this day. But then I left an order open overnight on that day as well, which did not go well. So I ended the next day at a loss. Did well on my trades there, except for this particular trade, which I just kind of left in and let ride. Not good. And I did 2 more good trades, and then I left another trade in overnight, which did not go well again. So I'm struggling with just trying to get back into the swing of things again, getting my mindset right, trying to be conservative in my trading. By the 5th day of February, you can see I did very good trading here. 1 loss, but it was about what I would have made in 1 trade, so that's acceptable. Small trades, good trades, 1 really small trade, and then I ended again with a bad trade, which I left in overnight again. So I got back up to my goal, but then I lost it. So I did really well for a while, and then I just blew it again. All right, here's the 6th day. So I ended again just knocking my dollar amounts way back down, even lower than I did to begin with. And you can see I did okay trades here, and then I would make a bad one. No, that's not horrible. This is getting there. It's pretty bad. But then I made some conservative trades to try to get back on track again. And it ended really, really well for the day. So I actually got it back to within shooting range of the $100,000 mark. So I was very happy with that. So each day is just a little bit better and a little bit better. All right, I started the day fresh, made good trades until this one here. This one I left in longer than I should have and just let it ride, and it did not go well. And then I continued to make good trades after that, and actually ended just shy of where I began. So, it could have been worse. This was bad. Still trying to get back on track. And actually, it looks like I did leave in an order overnight, because this is showing some funny dates here. So, at any rate, then yesterday, I made good trades, not huge ones, and I made 1 big loss day. So, ended up doing pretty well again, and kept my bottom line up to where it should be. And then today, I did 2 good trades and then ended, and I'm just shy of the $100,000 mark, but I'm done for the day. So I'm trying not to trade too long. I'm trying to make good, solid trades, not emotional trades, trying not to stay in too long, trying to get back on track again. I'm almost there. I'm doing better each day, but I thought I'd end by just going over the trades that I made just for this last day, this Friday the 9th. So let's talk about how I did it. Okay, so the CPI report came out, and it made the price action go way up to the highest again that it has ever been in the history of the world. Sounds pretty impressive. Went up above 40.50, which is 50.40, which is absolutely incredible. And then it started to drop back down. So I decided a short would be the best thing to do. The other thing that I wanted to point out, for the month of February, I had determined that I'm going to trade 2 contracts at a time. And I'm going to try to double the amount that I made in January. So far, it's not going so good, but we'll see how it plays out. I'm just trying to get my head back on straight. That's been the hardest thing. All right, so I'm in a short. It's looking good. I've got an exit order down here. Looking good. And then it bounced back up again, which I suspected might be the case. The MACD looked like it might be doing that. So was a little disappointed, but not terribly shocked. And if you look at the longer term charts, we are uptrending and it may have made a turn there. So I'm a little bit concerned at this point. Haven't lost a great deal. It dropped back down again, hopeful. And I got it a couple ticks higher than I had my order placed. So the first trade that I made was a little risky, but it was good. And here we're sitting on a support. And we're seeing a little bit of a green candle. MACD is really low. And these two charts here are showing that it's probably going to be downturning. But again, I only trade on the short-term charts. This is the 5-minute chart, just to keep it all straight here. So it's a little bit more short-term. It's been very interesting to compare these two lately. There's I don't know, there's a lot of people trading this one, I believe, as well. But anyway, I decided short-term trade, the best thing to do would be a long, which wasn't such a hot idea because it dropped back down. And it came back up. I'm watching it at this point. I'm thinking probably it will get back up there again, but it's going to take a little while. Broke through that resistance level and dropped back down again. Kind of following that gold SMA. Then it came back up. I'm almost to where I got in. And then it came back up to this point, and I decided this is the place that I want to get out. It may go beyond that, but I don't want to risk losing anything again. So it went up above it, didn't get filled immediately until here, which is fine with me because it actually got filled higher than I had intended. And it blew through that level right there, that blue SMA. So that was a good trade as well. So my second trade of the day was very profitable as well. And I am very close to that $100,000 mark, which is kind of the goal. Okay, so the summary for the first week in February, plus a couple days, ended at a loss of $479.48 because I'm trading 2 contracts, each one requiring $13,000. That works out to be a $26,000 investment for every single trade, and the total amount worked out to be 1.8% loss for that first week.